Uh, hey everybody, this is Larry. This is Weekly Contest 395, the virtual version on Leetcode. Yeah, I didn't do this contest last night here in New York time because I went to half marathon in the morning. I had to get up early. It went well. I was very I mean, I did better than I expected anyway, and it was fine. It was good. So maybe one day I'll run a marathon. But all right, let's get to today's contest. This is a live recording of me trying to solve the problems. I haven't seen anything yet. Tried really hard to avoid the spoilers. So yeah, this is just a live recording. Each problem will have its own explanation video. So if you want a Larry explanation, definitely check those videos out. It'll be in the description in the YouTubes. Okay, that's all I have. Let's get started, I think. Let's scroll down really slowly so I don't look at the question names by accident, because, you know, these question names are kind of spoilery sometimes. Okay. Alright. Did I click on the wrong one? No. It is this one, right? 395? I hope so. Alright. Alright, am I ready? Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Oh, they always make you click that one extra time, and I'm already on my keyboard and things. Alright, let's go. Did I click on the button? Okay, I did record. That would be really weird. Alright. Say what? Is this easy? Is it on the same index? I mean, it's just such an awkward, weird problem. Oh, -5, so increased or oh, in terms of negative. Okay, wait, what? Did I just return? I don't know. This problem is so weird. I mean, I had it on the wrong order, but am I reading this right? This is such an awkward thing. And of course, then now I just, I mean, this is such an awkward Q1. Okay, YOLO. Maybe I get wrong end. Okay, it's just hard to read this one. Oh, okay, there's a Q2. I actually didn't pay attention though. What is the? Oh, it is different though, right? All right, let's just read the form then. 2 elements have been removed. All the elements have been increased by an integer represented by x. As a result, nums1 is equal to nums2. Okay. I guess we should still sort. After removing 0 and 4, is it always 2 numbers? It is always 2 numbers. We could just brute force this, right? I don't know. I don't know if there's an interesting problem in here, but now the brute force kind of made it silly. But it is what it is. What am I doing? Yeah, how do I want to write this? Oh, well then it's just... Is there a -1 or something? Is it always case? Okay, fine, if you say so. Not that I trust Leetcode, but... No, what am I doing? Okay. Okay. Yeah, just makes it n cube, I guess. Hey, it's Python. YOLO. -2 and 2. Alright. Is this right? I feel like I'm very bad at these Python string concat things. Just trying to be a little bit careful. 0, 1. Oh, that really terminated early. Okay, fine. YOLO. Where's the submit button? Oh, there we go. Good YOLO. And the next, positive integer numbers of size n, where I is, and I cannot read. And the reason, so it's okay, so it is a weird way of saying it is an increasing sequence, and the n of all operations is x. Return the minimum possible to the biggest number. Okay. It's a okay, I see. So basically just throw in the zeros, right? And x is the first number. Is that it? Oh no, x. Well, it has to be the first number because that's to be the smallest number. 10 to the 8 though, huh? So I was hoping to do a for loop, to be honest. I didn't look at the constraints. 10 to the 8, huh? I mean, you could do a binary search on it, but it's just like a very annoying implementation, maybe. Oh no, okay. Just take out the bits, right? Okay, fine, yeah. How do I want to code it? So, okay. N is the number of numbers. Okay. So something like this. And now you just want to for every 0 in x, the other way. Okay. I feel like I'm writing this in a really weird way. Okay, so for every 0 we take a bit from Bn. Okay, so the way that I'm gonna write this is just Q then. Yeah, why not? Why not have all the Qs? Now what are you doing? Okay, fine. Don't get overboard. Okay, so we have 0, then we replace it with the by. Okay. If c is equal to 1, this is reversed. Remember to reverse it, Larry. Okay. Else if length of Bn is greater than 0, and then now while length of B. Okay, so then now answer the oh, well now this is the oops. something like this. 723 is not quite right. Am I doing it right? Let's see, 4 is 100, right? And then we have 3, so it's gonna be 3 is just, so it's 6. Oh, am I off by 1? I am off by 1, I think. Yeah, I'm off by 1. 615. All right. I mean, all right. YOLO. Oh no. Should not have YOLO, but luckily it's a virtual contest. Output 2, expected 4. Why would my output be 2? Something is weird. Something is just really wrong then. We have one number with 4. I expect it to be 4 too. It's my silly mistake somewhere. I mean, I think the logic is still right, because we only move one thing, so we have. Did I mess this up? Oh, I didn't do anything here. Oh, yeah. Oh, silly Larry. Silly Larry. All right. Why did I? All right, YOLO. Okay. Silly. All right. I cheated by looking at this by accident. I usually try to avoid it. Okay. Find the median of the uniqueness array. You're given an integer array nums. The uniqueness array of nums is the sorted array. Man, I have to read this slowly. I'm like saying the words and not reading. Okay. But luckily it doesn't count. I mean, it's a virtual contest, so and I already got a wrong answer. So yeah. Well. All right. The uniqueness array of nums is the sorted array that contains a number of distinct, It is the sort of a consistency. Okay, I guess so. I mean, that makes sense. Here, distinct of num sub denotes the number of element that starts at I and j. Okay, also, guys, makes sense. Turn the median of the uniqueness array. What does that even mean? Okay. Median of the uniqueness array of nums. What does this mean? I actually missed this. I mean, I didn't miss it, but I just didn't read it correctly. Sort of array consists of. It's not just a subarray. It is all over I and j. So basically, okay. Oh, I see. And then it is the number of unique things, and then. Okay. I mean, obviously there'll be n ones, but there'll be n choose 2 things, so that's not. There's no. I mean. I don't even know how to think about this, to be honest. This is wild. It is a number between, I guess, just a distinctiveness. I mean, the numbers don't even matter. It is just the number of distinct items. Okay, so everything is different. I think this is going to be the distribution of all cases. You have your n, and then okay. What? Can we calculate every number? No, it's n squared or n choose 2. So the only way that this is 1 is if every number is unique. Is that right? Not even, maybe. Because in this case, oh yeah, no, not well. For very small n's, Okay, I think I know what I want to do. It's not the answer though. There's no pad time. Okay, so if you have distribution also matters, but I think I have to figure it out. Okay, so let's say they're all unique. I think that's the case I want to think about first, and then you have n ones, n minus 1 twos, and then n minus 2 threes. So then now we have a 4 that generalizes to do. And then now the median number would be, in this case, a 2. Is it binary? I mean, I have a feeling it's some sort of binary search, but I don't think I know yet. Gonna take a quick peek. Huh, people got it already. Wow, people are so smart. Well, it's pretty. Wow, people are so fast actually. Usually I'm faster, I feel like. But, oh, I guess that's with the wrong answer. Yeah, but even without the wrong answer, I was a little bit slow. But and then the distribution. I don't even have any ideas, to be honest. Like ways to attack. And people are already done. Well, okay. So in the most unique case, so is it just always 1 and 2? Like when is the answer 3? You always have n and then n minus 1. No, but it's n choose 2, right? So it's not quite right. So if you have enough unique numbers, I think that actually gets bigger, right? But, so it's n and n choose 2 is n times n minus 1 over 2. So then the median of that is n times n minus 1 over 4. Let's say we have 10 to the 5 number of items. What does that mean? Unique items. That is the upper bound of the answer, right? Okay, so okay. No, that's not right. What am I doing? N2 over. These are terrible names. So the answer could be 29,000. So actually it's way higher than I expected. So if I have a unique thing with 20, Can I do a linear binary search? I'm really not, wow, this one is just like, I don't know, blowing my mind, I guess. And one. Just roughly anyway, doesn't have to be exact. Median. Okay, what if we just take all the identical elements? So that's 3, this is 3, what does that mean? This 3 means that okay, I think I have an idea with all the intervals and stuff. Move a difference away. What does this 3 mean? 3 means that on the left we can do 1, 1, 2, 3, or 2. So then that means that for every 3 that we get, we depend on the position. So that means that for every previous 3 that we get, it's okay. How would that, the n squared one would look like that? Okay. Is it something I can optimize out? Huh. Well, people got this one way quick. I mean, a lot of people got this one. Now I'm just kind of stumped, to be honest. If this is the rightmost, then 4 we have 1, 2, 2, 2. So you can't even just go by seeing the 4s. Huh. Do I have an? I don't have an idea, but the median. Can I infer anything else from the median? Okay, so this is just the answer 3. for 3. Right? The sub thing is 3, and then now you add 1, 2, 3, and then another 3. Is that helpful? Can we merge unique components? Like 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. Does that help? The 3, 4 would have 1, 2, and then is there a sliding window answer? No. And I am stumped. Okay, let me reset. Do I need to calculate this away? Probably not, because there's n square things. I still feel like as a result it's binary search, but how do I binary search? How many 2 arrays are there? Can I figure that out? Does that help? Because all the sub arrays of the 2's are not 2's. You have 3, 4, 4, 3, for example. What's the answer for 3, 4, 4, 3? Yeah. Oh, I guess 1 can be the answer because you have just all the same numbers. Is that a hint that I can use? Well, if they're all 1s, then the answer is 1. So the answer really can be anything. What is it about median that I'm missing? I feel like I'm missing something really weird about median. How much time do I have left even? I have an hour, but I haven't done anything in like 20 minutes, which is kind of not great. I'm pooping up a bell on the answer, but that's not great. If this is a segment tree problem, I'm gonna be sad. Divide and conquer? Is there divide and conquer? Divide and conquer does let you get the median. Yeah, I have no idea. But it feels like one of those problems though. Once you have an idea, you have an idea. Right, we still have an hour left. This is gonna be a long hour. Okay. Does that really help? Basically, you can think about adding a number as adding a number is always going to be arranged with duplicate things, but depending on the previous position. But that's not enough. Is it? I mean, it's still n squared, but can I speed that up? The distribution matters, right? Let's add this thing, right? Then you have, let's say 1, and then now 2, 1, and then 3 you have 2, 2, 1. And then now this is just 2, 2, 2, 1. And now it's 1, 2, 3. Because this is a new number from all these. The 4 dupes here. So then it just takes this and then adds a 2. It's such an awkward thing. We have a 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 3, 3, 3. Okay, well, that's, I don't know that that's that helpful. Okay, so then it goes to the next thing, and then, but what if, I feel like I'm missing a case here for it to increment, right? Let's say this. Let's just say it as a new number, and then it's just going to be, if it's a new number, it's 1 plus everything previous, which makes sense. Still, how do I even figure this out? Even if I am able to do this in all one time, what is the median? Let's say we do another 1, then it's going to be the same, but that's not helpful. Well, let's say we have a 3 again. 1, 2, 2. Now this is 1, 2, 2, 3. Is that right? Is that true that you just go to the next number? So you increment all the other ones to the next number? Is that true? Because then you already have a sequence that you always have. Can that give us a distribution? Oh no. I don't know how you would represent this though without another like for loop, so Man, I'm really missing. Like, it seems like everyone's getting this one, so I feel like I'm just like a little bad today. Maybe I'm just missing one visualization. I mean, there's a lot of people who got this right now. A lot of people, oh, including Super Geo and Remix. Shout out, and they actually finished. It's nice to have a live scoreboard, actually, a live leaderboard. But a lot of people getting this. I don't. I'm really missing some key part of this. Thank you, half marathon. I don't know. I mean, it may be that yesterday I would have been able to get it. Who knows? But this is very. Maybe I just don't know something about median. I mean, okay. So then now we want to double all the previous stuff to get the median. Is that good enough? Can I do binary search on this? And how? Can I do a difference array on the difference array? So I could get one row at a time, but then I have to do some. Like, how do I? I mean, I don't know. Looking at the problem more does not seem to be able to help. Median. What does median mean? Can I pop stuff off on both sides? Does that help? Like, this stuff doesn't really help me, does it? Or I don't know how to do it faster than n square. Does getting the last row help anything? I don't think so, because I think the median here is like 3, but, or 2. Either 2 or 3, but either way, I don't know if that helps. Okay, so the max is going to be uniqueness. Can I check how many ones there are? How many twos there are? How many threes there are? But the threes are kind of tricky, or starting to get tricky, because then you have this thing being a 3. And positions do matter, right? Does it? Does it? Am I missing some part of this? And let's say for no, but is that right? So the positions do matter. Just want to make sure that So I can't do anything like sorting and then just based on that. I guess maybe another example would have been like, I mean, immediately you have more ones, so that's going to be different. So is the distribution always the same? Okay, because okay, so let's say we don't have this, then we have just 4, 5. Because if we remove the second 4, obviously the answer is the same, just like same as here. But putting the 4 here, what does that mean? This is the difference, is it? No, because 4 adds an extra 3 instead of 2 instead of 1. So that is the difference. So the number of unique things means that there is a distribution of that, and then doing the each dupes means that there's a shift in one of the so this force contribution, let's look at it that way instead of tail and contribution. Okay, so this force contribution is going to be 1, 2, 3, 3. This force contribution is going to be 2, 2, 1, 2, right? That's the thing that stands up. That will. Is that true? It's a little bit awkward, but everything else is the same. Yeah, well. Doing this way, and then this force contribution is just going to be 1, 1, 2, 3. which isn't quite right. I'm doing this a little bit wrong. Okay, let's rewrite this. Everything that this falls in is going to be in here, okay? But this actually appears in more places, right? So that means that this 4 is going to be well, this row and then it does affect the 5 though, so it's not quite just from this 3 to 2. The same way that this 4 may have 1 1, but then now this 3 makes it a 2. Well, I'm really not seeing it. I see the delta of it. So let's say we're at 3 4 5. We have basically 1 2 1 3 2 1, right? And then lock this thing. Okay, fine. Now we still have 3 2 1. And this is the delta. Okay, fine. And then now we have 3 2 1. And one of these 2 for 1. Right. I mean, but what does that mean? What? It still doesn't give me enough, to be honest. The positions, I mean, I kind of make sense of it, but I don't think that's enough for me to solve it. This is a math question. I don't know enough about medians. Well, if nothing else, you can't say that these things are not authentic. Because I authentically have no idea. Is there a way to binary search? How can I binary search? The number of uniqueness is going to be No, I mean, you can't even put in a heap or something because the median is going to be like n choose 2 over 2. How are you able to? I'm stuck on binary search. Maybe it's not binary search. I've done nothing in another 20 minutes. Let's try again. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be 1. And then now let's say I convert this to 2. What does that mean? That doesn't really tell me enough. Am I thinking this in the wrong way? Probably. Also, the other way is. So the median is always 1. Pigeonhole or something. Well, I mean, for 3 elements, I guess the median is always going to be 1 because of pigeonhole. So 4, the answer is going to be 1 and 2, I suppose. But given like 100,000, you can, all the numbers are basically possible. 29. Can I think of it as a negative thing? This 1 makes it so that it's just 1, but we already went through this, Larry. I just have no idea. Just 7-pointer. Median still means what I think it means. This started off so well, but What other ideas do I have? I think that's the problem, is that I don't even have ideas to explore for half an hour. So there will always be this structure depending on n, right? So then it's just this other thing. Of the new numbers, the unique numbers, or the repeated numbers. If this is segment tree, I'm not going to be happy. Or like, because it's almost like, okay, it's almost like I have all these things, but I want to add this to it. I mean, if it's like some prefix, whatever status structure, and then you binary search on it or something. Still too slow, isn't it? It's almost like, I mean, yes, you can remove the 1 to the end, but there's still like a component of still degenerate cases. I can't get that out of n square. You need to go to the I don't know, maybe there's an idea that I can do this in segment things in like quicker time. Shift and add, but I could just get a lot. I don't know how to represent this in better than Otherwise, I mean, okay, so this part I do understand. But this format is too, right? So it's not just. Yeah, I really have no idea. What other ideas do I have? Dynamic programming now. Okay, is there any other ways to get how many twos there are? There's a number of ones. Pretty straightforward, maybe. Number of twos. This is a 2 too. And this is a 2. And this is a 2. And you can't just iterate on all different things. I mean, 600 people got this, so I don't know. What am I missing? Oh man, my watch is telling me to stand up. I mean, I went 13 miles, is that not enough? I don't think I misunderstood anything though. I feel like sometimes halfway through I'm like, oh, I misread this. This is just an hour of me doing nothing. Can you count backwards? Does that help? I don't know, I don't think so. What if I look at it differently? Okay. Let's say length 1, right? Length 2, I guess it's just all 2s. Length 3, Link 4. This waypoint over a bit. Should have just wrote a program to do this. I am an engineer after all. Link 5. That's private. Alright, well, maybe this is enough for me to think about it. Does this give me anything? Can I combine any of these? I mean, it's still too slow. It's still gonna be unscrewed even if I'm able to do it that way. Man, today is not. I mean, I want to say today's not my day, but I mean, I just ran a half marathon, so I feel like it's hard to say it. But today is not my Leetcode day for sure. I mean, even the last one that I didn't solve the Q4, like I knew I'll do it. It was just a segment tree or what, or a sparse table one. This one I just have no idea. I don't even have any way to. What am I missing? Is it possible for me to solve it? I don't know. Like, does it have an idea that I don't know? Dong dong dong. I have the law and order sound in my head. Dong dong. I mean, you can't construct all of this because it's n squared, but is there pigeonhole? Am I pigeonholing? Pigeonhole, pigeonhole, pigeonhole? What's the answer for this? I don't even know what the answer for this is. It's either 2 or 3, I think, because it's just from here. But the distribution matters. But how does it matter? Usually I have an idea that even if it's wrong, I can struggle with the wrong idea. I'm like literally doing nothing, which is kind of the worst part of this video. There are no learning lessons. I am playing around with it, but I mean, usually I would also try to write brute forces to get a pattern, but I don't think that helps here because I've kind of been doing it just manually. All right, let's write the brute force anyway. Let's have some homework to do. Yeah. What am I doing? I can't even remember what I wanted to write. Right. just forget about this. Is this way? And this is the number of elements, inclusive. Okay, fine. Yay, we did it. Actually, we got it wrong. I mean, it's roughly right, but maybe I'm off by one on the answer. No, just to be clear, this is not right anyway. This is way wrong, actually. Why is that? Is this +1? Yeah, I always mess that up. Alright, now it is better though. Alright, let's play around with some stuff. I mean, I do know that if there's only one repeated number, then it's the structure is kind of interesting, but I don't know. I feel like I just don't know anything. Like Jon Snow. I know nothing. I have some. Let's just play around this one. Jon Snow, you know nothing. I don't know why it took me like an hour to do this. I feel like I could have been smarter about it. Just playing around with things. See what sticks. Should I put my name? That one is actually not this bad. Just 39. How does this help? Is this always? Is it always in decreasing? I guess so. Is it true? No, I mean, I don't know, to be honest. Does it help finding what the decreasing factor is? How is this going from, like, how does this 7? Also, it's clearly increasing. What am I talking about? Not decreasing. So it probably. Well, I mean, this goes increasing and then decreasing to a 5, but the 17 numbers, 2 is 24. I mean, that makes sense. Man, I have no idea. How much time do I have left? I'm not gonna lie. When the contest is over, I might just ask for one hint, and it's not a hint, just whether it requires something that I didn't know before. I think that's what I would like to know. Yeah, this is 4, but it's not the mode. The mode doesn't matter, but it's just that this is 84, I guess, and this is 69. Well, did not intend that, but nice. How would you figure it? How do you figure? How does this growth work? Well, we do it for length 1, of course it stays the same. Length 2, sound. I don't know. I'm not doing anything productive, to be honest. I feel like it's been so long since I've been so struggled. I mean, if I was able to do this in linear time, then this is pretty straightforward, but or n log n. But I don't know that. I think that's the part that. I mean, this is clearly n squared is the part. I mean, I don't know. I really have no idea. I have 13 minutes. I'm going to just screenshot this real quick so that. Oh, wow. Because in a virtual contest it goes away. But wow. I mean, people got it very quickly. I don't know. So it's not like it's an impossibly hard problem. I just don't. I'm just missing 1 insight or something. Maybe 5 insights. What's it about median? And I'm still stuck on binary search. Is there like a divide and conquer thing? The merge step is too expensive. Man, I came on this video to embarrass myself. It's okay. I mean, I don't know how bad am I. I have had a streak of good ones lately, so I guess this is, you know, it's bound to kind of, you know, regression to the mean. And this time I don't even have to take a rating loss, so that's great. But I mean, this part is established. This part, okay, so then it's just this minus that. Okay, let's see. So that's 2 1. Oh no, 2 5 2. Is there a way to reason the 2 5 2 from this? No, I mean, this is the same thing that I've done, except for I did it manually earlier. I need a different way of thinking. And I also feel like this is going to be one of those problems. And I'm talking a lot now because I have no idea how to solve it. So in a way, I'm like wasting time, but I'm also just like, I don't know. But I also feel like this is one of those problems where I need like one thing. I'm like, oh, it's obvious, because that's the thing that I couldn't come up with. But you know, a lot of things are like that. I think once you know the answer, of course, it is obvious. Once you know the solution, of course, it's obvious. But uniqueness. Man, much disappointment. mean, I don't know. I keep on trying to look at the problem to see if I maybe miss. Maybe I mean, that would be great if I misunderstood the problem, because then at least I have an idea. I mean, it's sub-array, so I didn't misread sub sequences, which happens a lot actually. Would that have changed with subsequences? I don't know. I mean, we know what the if this is some crazy union find, that would be pretty fun too. You have this idea of just merging, and then what would you do on a merge? Maybe nothing that productive. Smaller integrator. I'm just throwing out random words now, hoping one of them has an idea that sticks. I think I'm cooked though. Pretty not. Should have 8 first. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. After the marathon, I mean, I did eat actually, but should have ate a second meal before solving this. But should have also rolled the brute force a little bit earlier, though. I don't think it helps anything for me. That'd be funny if there is a Pythonic magic, but I don't think there is any crazy Python for me to do this uniqueness thing in a good way. I'm not built for an hour-and-a-half contest or an hour, no problem anymore. That's the part about getting old that it's a little bit tricky, is that your energy level is just trickier. I mean, I also say that, like I said, running a half a marathon, so maybe that also affects my energy level. But am I just waiting it out? Waiting it out seems like a waste of time though. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna ask for a hint in my Discord real quick. Okay, let's see. Does Q4 require anything I would not know? Alright, so I mean, I don't know if you're watching this, but if you're watching it up to here, I do have a video out about what to do when you get stuck on a problem. And the first thing I want to figure out for this one, I've effectively given up. I mean, I don't think it's virtual content, so I'm not gonna. I don't think I could code it up in 6 minutes, even if I know the solution anyway. But yeah, I mean, I want to know whether I can grind this through. I think that's my #1 thing. Okay, so people tell me that I do know the technique or the idea, so which is actually disappointing. But okay. I mean, I think I'm just missing something. Like, what is something about median? I mean, I guess it's like a 2-pointer thing. Like you cancel ones with ends. Well, okay. I mean, so you have this base 1 to n thing, then only. Well, it's not that only that the other things matter. It's just that you still have to factor that in. But that's an easy sequence to generate. It's the non-unique stuff that is tricky. The tricky part of the problem is tricky. Newsflash. Okay. Oh, let me just write facts. Just in case. Oh, I mean, try to be polite. So I mean, it's a sub thing of the one. I don't know. like I'm always tempted to do like a difference of. I mean, I what I want to do in my heart is some sort of like difference away, and like a difference away or something. But I don't know how to duplicate something in this kind of way. I mean, I have noticed some patterns, but I don't know. All right. Well, definitely when the virtual is over, I will have to. I will probably take a look at some ideas. Because I think I do. I mean, I did say in my video that I would spend days on this, but I think this would make for a very long video, and I want to, as a that would be very awkward. If there's just like a 2-day video of Larry, and I don't even have that many ideas on this, though I'm supposed to be able to do it. It is a type of problem that I think, assuming that I know the answer, or I have the idea, or I have the ability to get the answer. Like I feel like I want to sleep on it, but it's probably not very good, interesting content. I mean, I don't. Let's make sure my at least that assumption is right. Yeah, okay. No, that assumption is right. So then when you add a number, it just kind of shifts the way we deal with this sequence. Because on the last level, yeah. I don't know. If I had to guess, let's go back to timing. If I had to guess, it's some sort of binary search. I don't know that that's true, but that was always my instinct. But I don't know how to do the search. Can I search on the length? Does that help anything? Don't think so. I mean, if if it did, I would have already done it. But Alright, I guess the rest of this video will be me trying to figure out how to learn in a precise way, or like in a, as few hints as possible. But a lot of people got it, so I don't know. It's just one of those forums, I suppose. Still, what am I binary searching on? If that, I mean, obviously, yes, obviously the answer, but how do you calculate the rest? You can catch up later, right? So what would the length help? Is there a length-based binary search that I could play around with? And the distribution do change the answers. We kind of played around here, right? Like just this already changes too. I was gonna try a bigger number of it, I guess. Am I also done? I am done. Let me try one more thing to visualize. So okay, so the answer is pretty. Oh, the expected answer's up, so that means that I'm done. Alright. I think what I'm going to do now is just take a peek at one of the answers and then see if I can get a peek of things. Where is C heavy? How did I not know that? It is binary search, but what am I? Okay. I mean, that's my hunch because none of the other things make sense. But how is it binary search? Okay. What am I binary? Okay. Well, I mean, partial credit, which is worth nothing, but still partial credit. Oh. What is there to binary search on? I mean, I knew it was binary. I wouldn't say I know, but I thought of binary search for like 40 minutes. I don't think, well, at least. So, I mean, that's not the game-breaking thing. I mean, I guess it's nice to confirm, but I was playing around with that for a long time, just because I ran out of things to play around with. Like what is it about this thing that am I generating, or even here, that allows to binary search? Let's tend to this one again. This one which is 2. What is the binary search? I'm trying to think. And in the extreme case, n can be 15. Well, if n is 50, then it's 15 or something. How fast does that grow? It's n squared over 4 or something, but okay, fine. Honestly, I have no idea. I think maybe this is just one of those days where I need to cheat a little bit more. Let's see. I mean, this looks pretty straightforward. I mean, the binary search is obvious, I suppose, or like the actual binary search. Trying to find a mid, okay, and then count was H. Oh, H is just what I would call mid, but okay, fine. And so, okay, I mean, so binary search on the answer, that's true. And you have a difference array? What is first? Hmm. I don't know. I didn't get it. I think I have some idea about what it's saying, but I don't know that I understand it. Um, I mean, it's going backwards. Okay, fine. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those days. Got it pretty quickly too, though. People write binary search in the most crazy way possible, but nonetheless. So you count the number of things that are smaller than I for some answer too. Well, I guess that makes sense, but I see. I guess so. That's what I was trying to. Is it though, Larry? Are you lying to yourself? Maybe I'm just maybe I'm just not understanding this problem correctly. Um, okay, let's say I'm binary searching for 3. What am I doing here? Right, and I have 2 ways of constructing this. We have 3. Well, I mean, back and forth doesn't really matter, but let's say I'm binary searching for 3. Right, so 1. Now we know that we have 2 numbers that are less than 3. This because we have 2. And then okay, and then 3. Okay, so 2 numbers. The 3 now means that because it is the same as this. Okay. The 4 also has under 3. Okay, and then 5. We haven't seen anything. How do I get the 3 from here? Or count of things less than 3. So then you do sliding window, and then everything in before that. What does it say about stuff before that? Do you do sliding window? If we do sliding window, what does that mean? that means that everything on top that is going to be bigger than, is that true? Well, yeah, because you're keeping it small. All right, let's try. Okay. Maybe I'm, yeah, okay, maybe I'm just having an off day. I keep saying that as if like my good days are really good, but alright, let's, I mean, it's better than nothing. What, my good days, I'm pretty okay. Okay, good means that it is, I always get these a little bit off. So you want to return the exact number of things smaller than, well, n over, or n choose 2 over 2. And then, so if this is good, we want to try a smaller number, right? I'm just being very bad about this. Okay, now what am I doing? Right, okay, sliding window. Okay, now I feel dumb. But yeah, okay, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I'm still right, but it is still sad in any case. Oh, nubs. Let's go right. Somewhere like, oops. Is it greater than or equal to? I'm always so bad at this. If it's equal to, now you want, no, yeah, it was equal to. I really should know this. Why did I it's just okay. Keep on saying it's one of those days, but I guess it is what it is. Okay, and then now left to right is going to contain. Okay, so then now +1 maybe. Why do I have a parens? Where am I? Oh, median. What is it? Does that work? I mean, whatever, close enough. Let's at least see if it gives me a good enough number. What am I doing? 39. Index out of bounds. Why? Wait, what? 39. Oh, because target could be 0. Is that right? Alright, it's not quite right, but I want to. So we target 2. We should return 3. We return 3, we're happy, we go look. Oh, I guess I should not check the one that has the right answer, but alright, so for this one, 2, we median is 7. Okay, that's true, right? Yep. And count is 5. I think this is fine-ish. I think this is the number. Okay, that means that I have to. Alright, well, that's just well. Thanks, friends. 2, 3, and 5. What? I mean, this gives me the number of things that is. No, for T it returns 5. I mean, 1 is 0 is reasonable. Why does it return 5? Because that's 5 once? I guess that's true. So that means that I am just doing this thing incorrectly. So I'm failing on binary search anyway. I'm always so bad at the discrete ones. Okay, so 5, that means we want to try a big, wait, so that means this is force. Want to try a big, so we do try a bigger number, don't we? Is this, there might, oh no, median is, did I get the signs wrong? I'm failing on the dumb part. Okay, that's not it. Okay, so we have 5. This is embarrassing, but okay. Because why doesn't this work? Because then now this should return the next bigger number, and then actually that's just wrong, right? V5. That's right. I mean, at least the binary, the good function is right. So I don't know why. I don't know. Just one of those days. I probably should have. I think this is one of those things. If I slept on, I would have gotten it. But because I was. I don't know. Because it's so obvious once I do it. But okay. Still. So for 2, it returns 5, because there's 5 things that are okay. So that means that if it's good, we actually want to try smaller number, right? Wait, what? Am I just like bad at binary search? I don't know, maybe my brain is fried today. So this gives us, because this is mostly right, I think. So this gives me 5. We need 7, so then am I just dumb? So if this is good, because it is smaller. Then we, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Is this right? Am I just being funky? This is just wrong. I am not having the power for this because this is just, I mean, this is a little bit better. Actually, I think this is more right, but, oh, because this is equal. I see. If this is exactly equal, what do we do? I mean, maybe still off by once, but I think the idea is right. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why this is wrong. I mean, yeah. I think I'm just like missing some edge cases. Yeah, like 27 exactly, and I'm returning the wrong thing. Which is fine. I mean, this is doable. It is just me being dumb. Oh, because it's odd even thing. Yeah. This off by one on the median. Dumbness. How did I miss this? That's the problem. I mean, to be honest, like half the time I'm typing this, I'm just trying to think how I missed this. I was looking at this. I knew I had to binary search at the answer. But for some reason, I guess I just got this idea stuck in my head that I needed to know the distribution instead of just to count numbers smaller than it. Like I had all the components, just one of those days. Keep saying it because I want to believe. I keep saying it because I want to believe I'm not dumb, but maybe I am. Who knows? Who's how does this happen? I don't know. Like I don't get it. I mean, it's not that I don't get it. It's more that I'm like half the time, like I did cheat a little bit, obviously, but some of the cheating is just like, well, I think I chose. To be honest, in a weird way, I think I clicked on the ones that are like not very descriptive, because I did not do it this way anyway. I mean, this is just like a very funky way of writing it. So I don't think I learned that much from this, even though I mean it obviously is correct. Whose was the other one that I clicked on? I think I clicked on the Python one or something. That's why. Maybe this one. No. Unclear which one I clicked on, but I clicked on two, and it was kind of good in a way because it didn't really give me enough. And I think at some point, I mean, I did get a hint. The hint was that I did not need to know the distribution, or like a reminder, I suppose. Maybe I don't know how you want to phrase it. And as soon as I noticed that, I was like, I don't know. It's just one of those days. But yeah. Yeah. Don't really have much to add to this one. I mean, wow. I mean, I can see why 600 people got this, or 700 almost even. But I'm glad that I didn't do it. I don't know, because it's not like, because the way that I think about these things also is that there's a probability, from 0 to 100%, because that's how probability works, of me getting any given problem at any given day. I mean, I don't think this is 0. Clearly not 100 either, though. But how did I mess this up? I think right now I'm just trying to do like a post-mortem or retrospective kind of thing of like, because I knew what I knew how to, or I knew the idea, so it wasn't even that. I mean, sure, I did have a lot of uncertainty about it, but I knew it was binary. Or I didn't know, no, but I had a hunch it was a binary search. I even knew it was going. I mean, once you know it's once you guess that's binary search, it can only be binary search on one thing, right? So, how did I miss this? Anyway, let me set up. These are my results. I didn't upload this, or I didn't refresh this page because, virtual contest and all this stuff. But yeah, that's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. I also thought that people were much slower on, or would be much slower on Q3, but people were so fast. Like, I thought I did Q3 pretty. I mean, I had the idea pretty quickly. I had the idea pretty quickly. Let me just actually go over the thing real quick. Q1, Q2, I guess it's pretty straightforward. Q1, well, brute force is straightforward. Q3 is actually pretty cute, to be honest. I actually dig it, but no, I actually dig this farm. Yeah, I thought it was cute, but I'm actually surprised people got it so quickly. I did it pretty okay. I don't know. I also made a silly mistake with forgetting the L statement. That was silly, but yeah. Well, that's all I have with this one. I'm very glad that I missed it, I guess, assuming that performance are equivalent, or, whatever. Like, if the performance are the same now and versus yesterday, who knows. But, thanks for watching. Stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye-bye.